Hi, it's Rick Moncher again. I'm going to do a little 10-minute update video here to complement the video I shot earlier this year. It is October 5th, 2021. So let's see what we've got here. I've showed this piece in my earlier video and I raved about the signature and how I thought it was just perfect. Let me go in here. Now, signed by the artist. It's the triple threat. All the number. And here's the proof. I got this JSA graded. You can see for yourself. Autographed grade 9. I've never seen a 10 with Reggie. I doubt you have. I've seen one other 9, so I'm sure there's more out there. But this is as good of a Reggie as you will ever find. Beautiful piece. If you're interested, please let me know. Here's another Reggie that I really like because it's another bold and bright one. I showed this in the other video. Great Reggie signature. Excellent framing. Want to show all that. But here's a unique piece about this one. Look on the back. This is signed by the artist, Andrew Gorowski, whatever his name is. You guys know who he is more so than I. And because he could not find the COA for this, he personally signed this on the back. This is what he did, taped to the back, autographed by Reggie White, signed by the artist. Pretty cool. Reggie footballs, here's some graded. I've got a bunch of these. I think I have 3 or 4, maybe more. So it's Reggie on a white panel. I've probably showed this before. I'm trying not to touch it. Let me get it around here. So I've got some of them with Beckett, some not, just because I didn't do them all. I will personally, of course, guarantee it 110%, everything authentic. Now I want to go over the 75th anniversary pieces. And yes, I'm going to have the Bears one here, but for a reason. So here's the print. Packer 75th anniversary. Here's the frame piece. Gorgeous piece. And because mine were sitting in a dry, cold, dark storage, like an official sort of storage place, not here at the room here, elsewhere, all the signatures are perfect. You've seen this piece around and you can get these pieces cheaper than mine, but those signatures are all faded and they will continue to fade. Mine will not because they've been coated with something and we have the UV glass. I'll get this piece here just so you can see all the COA stuff. You see who signed it. There we go. There again is the print, same thing. Now every Packer fan knows a Bears fan, let's admit it. And since I got a wife and 4 kids, I'm all about making money, so I don't mind selling these beautiful Bears pieces. Now you see the Packer one is done in Packer colors over there. The Bears one is done in Bears colors. So I would certainly appreciate you Packer fans who are watching this, since you know a Bears fan, please send along this video to them because this is a gorgeous piece. It is the Bears 75th anniversary piece, an official piece with the Gallery of Sports Art, the Bears and the NFL. And I mean, the names on it, just unbelievable, If you see all the names who've signed this piece, it's really something special. Signed by the artist, numbered, the whole ball of wax, all the authenticity stuff you can see. And the people who signed, I'm kind of going to just go over here and hopefully you can, if I just stop it here, you'll be able to see all the names. There's 20 names. I think something like 14 of them are in the Hall of Fame. It's just a beautiful piece. It really is. And I think any Bears fan would love it. And it's very reasonably priced. Here's the print. So if you don't want it framed up, I've got the print right there. I'll go in and show some more signatures. There we go. The Bears 75th anniversary. I got a couple of these Dick Butkus pieces. So for you rare Bears fan who might come to the room, and I tell you, every trip I have here, one does come to the room. Here's some new pieces here. This is obviously unsigned, but look at, this is just a gorgeous Vince Lombardi frame piece. We are talking 5-star framing. So if you're looking for something to kind of add on the wall somewhere that's inexpensive but a beautiful Vince Lombardi piece, just a gorgeous piece, let me know. Now here's a couple I got to explain a little bit on these two. These aren't copies, prints, whatever. These are the real artists. These are, you know, like, these are real sketches below here. These signed pieces, signed by Bart and Brett. These are handmade sketches. Now you say, oh, a lot of people can, I guess, sketch them, but these are far more important. And I'll explain that in just a bit. Let me just go over to 5. These are all wrapped up, so it's going to be hard for me to show tape. So these are old pieces, and you have to talk to me. These pieces were used in another piece that you would know. A Super Bowl, I think some of these were used in Super Bowl 31, some other, but they were used for another piece. And these are the original drawings. So those are original drawings, beautifully framed up. They're gorgeous pieces. Obviously, they don't take up much space. So if you want something relatively inexpensive, well, it's not relative, it'd be inexpensive, signed by Brett or Bart, put them together, gorgeous piece. Heck, put them together with Vince. Here's a couple more. I've got these. You've seen these before. I've just had a different frame job. This one comes with a certificate, also framed. So I've got quite a few of these. I must have about 10 of these or so. I bought out lots of collections, remaining inventory from people during the pandemic. Try to get it so you can see it. Signed by the artist, numbered. You can see over here. So a nice little thing. You can put them together on the wall. Looks pretty nice. I showed this I was a big fan of Muhammad Ali, Cassius Clay. Some people weren't. I was. Here's the authenticity for Beckett. There's Cassius Clay. This is the one-of-a-kind piece. If you didn't watch the big video, this are the stills of the Phantom Punch against Sonny Liston. One-of-a-kind piece, extremely rare. Yes, pricey. Here's another one. We got the Beckett on down there, fully authenticated. I won't zoom in, but I like this because I got to kind of, it's the glares on it. Because here, to me, are your biggest stars of the 1960s. Taylor, Starr, Horning, and Ray Nitschke. That's called tradition. Beautiful piece. Now, here's another one here that I also got authenticated. Let me just see if I can zoom in there, if you can get it. There we go. Now, you've seen this piece before if you're a serious collector. You haven't seen very many fully signed. I'm trying to get the glare here, and I guarantee you've never seen one with this type of signature quality. Every signature on here is bold, bright. There's no fading. I mean, this is just a gorgeous piece. You can frame it up yourself, save some money. But that is beautiful. Let's go over to some Bart Starr. I showed you my other Bart Starr jersey in the main video. Here is huge piece. I mean, you can kind of compare it to some of the other stuff here, how big it is. This is a big, beautiful Bart Starr. Let's get the signature. This is all taped up. You see all on the outsides taped up. So, but even through that wrap, you can see the bold, bright Bart Starr signature. So if you want a beautiful star, hard to get Star jerseys these days, and they've certainly gone up probably 50% in price over the last 3 years, 2 years since his passing. But that is a beautiful one. This one I never show. I keep it hidden away. Everybody asks me, Rick, do you got any of these helmets? A Bart Starr TK. Do you have one, Rick? Do you have one? And I always say no, but I do have one. I was kind of saving it for myself, but those who know me know that at my place in Santa Monica, I don't have any Packer stuff. I got a bunch of little kids running around there, and I got 2nd grade and 5th grade toddler art projects on my wall and no Packer stuff. So it's probably time to move on. So I've got that, and it's not cheap, folks, so don't try to lowball me on some of this high-end stuff, because that's all I've got. I want to go over Visions of Glory right now. I've got 3 of these. As I mentioned in the other piece, the biggest stars of the 60s were Starr, Taylor, Horning, and Ray Nitschke. And here's a piece that's got all of them. I think it's your best piece that have all of them. I'll just go over one of them. Every single one of them has this pristine signature quality. Signed by the artist. numbered. Now the difference between them is framing. I'll show framing. This first one you can kind of see here. The framing on each one's a little bit different. This one has Visions of Glory at the top. The next one also has it, but just different framing. Try to get it so you can see it. This is pretty cool. All these framing are all very, very different, but all very, very nice. I'll just show these here so you can see the signature quality. So there's another Visions of Glory, slightly bigger than the other one. And here's one's a little bit smaller because this one's sort of less, you know, I don't want to say bling or anything, but it doesn't have the Visions of Glory at the top, so you can see how that one does. This one does not. Some kind of cherry wood or mahogany frame. You guys know already, if you know me, I don't know anything about outdoorsy stuff like wood, but it's a beautiful piece. So just a slightly different framing on it. There you go. I guess they did the numbering over here on this one. So that's Visions of Glory. And here's my other one. This is a Titletown Trio. There you go. Lots of authenticity. We kind of went above and beyond. We get it. So I showed this one before, but I really like it. It's got all the, you know, the big stars in it. There you go. Now a little bit of Reggie 8x10 stuff here. Look at this beautiful frame piece here. I bought a whole bunch of these 8x10s framed up. But look at that. Look at that quality of Reggie. Bold, bright. It's excellent. Just excellent. So there's Reggie 8x10. Let me put that over here. I got a whole box of these things. Let me show you Bart down there. He's looking good too. So we got Bart Starr. Oh, we got Willie Wood. I'm not going to zoom in on all these signatures. Ray Nitschke. We got Fuzzy. We got Jerry. Horning. Willie Davis. Herb. Look at that whole box of them. It'll make a nice little wall presentation. Here's another inexpensive piece here. You want Reggie on something, and maybe your budget doesn't allow right now, something big and splashy? Well, here's a good start to your Reggie collection. Here's this little, let me get the light out of there. There we go. There's a Ray piece for you. What is that, 11x14 looks like? Now when I go over the differences in the ice bowls here, these are just ice bowls. You've seen all my ice bowls already, but I like this one here. I don't know if I've showed this one before. This is the ice bowl, the same print. As many of you know, I bought out the entire remaining inventory of these prints. So I got a bunch of them. So they're not as expensive as what you'd think. This one a little bit more costly, but you get what you pay for. It's got the matching certificate, matching frame. Really nice. Look at, very classy. Matching. Now let's go over here. You see it's got everything matching up. Got the replica ice bowl ticket. Yeah, that's not the $20,000 one, but it's the replica. And doesn't that look cool? A nice matching piece. Some people won't want it because they don't want to take up too much wall space. Well, you don't need to put that one in. This one over here. But it's gorgeous. So, and then the other ones, here's one sort of less bling. Excellent, classy framing. Not going cheap on the framing, as you know. Don't really want to zoom in too much on these because these are pencil signatures, so they're not going to go down. Here, you see that one? 950 of 950, folks. The last one. I didn't even notice that till now. So I'm glad I'm doing this video. I better pull that one off so I don't sell that one. Now here's one a little bit bigger because it got a little bit more bling, if you will. A little bit more information. The greatest game ever played. I'll try to put it on there for you. The bells and whistles. Again, all the excellent signature. Let me show you the framing. This is the black framing. If you got a lot of black, some people prefer everything in black. This will match it up well. All of them signed by Bart and Jerry and Mr. Beaver. Now we've got the, to show you the other sneaks we've got. Here we've got, I've already explained this in my other video how I had, since I represented Bart and Jim, I'd have Bart write this for all the local companies, national companies. He'd write a very nice Bart star. But for mine, I'd say, Bart, for PackerGreats, can you write in the ice bowl and the date on all of mine? Then we know it came from PackerGreats. And of course, it adds more value, more interest, and I make more money to pay for all those kids my wife keeps having. There we go. Different framing, I'll show you. So this is different sizes. It's got the greatest game ever played. So you can see that is the 16 by 20 photo. Here's another 16 by 20. You can see how it's smaller. So this is a little bit smaller framing, and this 16 by 20. Everything else is the same. It's got the plaque, that red cherry wood and mahogany framing. So there's another 16 by 20, just a little bit smaller, but the same thing. And here's the 11 by 14. Again, everything the same, black framing, same thing. So just kind of want to show you that. Different size photos, different size framing. Here's a few other things. I don't know how I get some of this stuff, but I've got a whole stack of Super Bowl 31 official programs. I think there's 10 of those programs. 4 or 5 Super Bowl 45 programs, official programs. I got some book here. Don't know, you get these things. I don't know what the hell I'm doing sometimes, but I got this book. Let me just put it there. I mean, it's got a lot of really cool photographs in it. And it's also got this CD, I guess, so you can, if you're too lazy to read like I'd be, you can put that in the car and listen to whatever it says in the book. Now, I don't know if these are real signatures or if that's just stamped in there, but that's Favre's mom, Bonita Favre, number 4's mom. Have no idea who that is. I actually didn't look at this book until 5 minutes ago, so maybe I better look at it. And a couple old newspaper things from the Super Bowl win. What do we have here? A Super Bowl 45 real deal ticket. Let's take a look at it. 1,200 bucks. I'm not even sure if that's a good seat at the Super Bowl. Probably not. But this hung on somebody's neck. I want to show it to you here and kind of get up close. That is the real deal Super Bowl ticket. I don't want to take it out of there. I'm worried my hands are dirty. But I'll show you. It's all like the whole thing. It came off somebody's neck and now it's here in my showing storage room. And maybe you're working on a frame project and you want a real deal ticket. Come on by. I've got it. What else we got here? We got some mud bowl stubs. Let me see, get them out of the light there. There we go. So you can see there's seat 17 and the seat next to it. Seat 18. So another thing, if you wanted some stubs from the actual Mud Bowl game, I've got them. What do we got here? One of my favorite all-time canvases, Super Bowl II. It's the only one I have. It comes rolled. I've got I think I may have showed earlier, I've got, I think, 2 stretched canvases left from Super Bowl I with beautiful signatures. Well, here's the palm tree one out in Los Angeles. I think of the LA Coliseum. Let's show you the Bart signature here. So the Bart is beautiful. It's bold, as you always get with Bart. I had Bart sign, I think maybe only about 8 or so of these while we were signing. I signed a lot more of the other canvases, but not many of this, and this is all I have. So if you're interested, let me know quickly because this one won't last long. Thank you.